Alright guys, first of all, happy Thanksgiving to everyone that celebrates it. I'd like to start off say that I'm thankful that yeah, definitely live in a country where I'm able to do this and that I have been able to play Airsoft for as long as I have, and then, provide something for you guys that's been helpful and fun for all of us. So, thank you guys for all that. It's been a great journey. And let's get to it. I know people have been waiting for this one. I was like looking at this guy, and it was when I was going through all my guns. Like, you know what? I've tested this guy enough. I don't need to test it anymore. Okay, this was the 9-ball TDC that I completely disliked. I thought it was a waste of money, but I thought the outer barrel looks cool though, aesthetically. I think it's one of the cooler looking outer barrels, but not for a TDC. That's it's not even worthy of being called a TDC. So we're gonna disassemble this guy. Hopefully this will be enough to build it. And this is the, I don't even know what we call it, infamous Pit Viper slide set for the TM High Capper. Okay, this is basically a cheaper version of the Gunsmith Bro conversion kit. Okay, as far as I know, there's, I'm not gonna count them because I know there's a bunch of other companies that have done the Pit Viper, but I'd probably say the most popular ones are probably the EMG one and the Army Armament. Okay, I already did a review on this guy. I still feel the same way about it. Still don't like it. Okay. Yeah, my feelings haven't changed about it. So if you want to go, just go watch the video on it. Don't care about it. It's just low quality. I'd probably buy the Army Armament one instead. But I remember people saying that it's a little too short for like people. If you're a purist, that's where the issues lie in it. But probably performs probably better. The Armament one I have here is good, and they even have a newer version where they fixed some of the stuff with that generation. So just remember, it's SWE/EMG, and it's kind of a Russian roulette. You don't know which company is going to make anything that's done by EMG. You have to kind of know the background and understand who makes the actual guns. All right, so. And then on top, I think the best kit would probably be GSP or / I think Nova made a kit too. Those guys are, the GSP is probably where my favorite is. Okay, so let's take it out. Let's look at it. First of all, let me show you guys where I got this sucker from. And this was, I'm telling you guys, it was cheap. Okay, $216 for a conversion kit. And if people say that's not cheap, yeah, okay, this might be your first conversion kit you've ever seen. Okay, these suckers usually run for $400+. Let me see if we can find boom arms quick. Okay, boom arms. Okay, I will show you guys. So that's when I saw that, I was like, oh shit. I think this is actually the first conversion kit I kind of saw. Maybe, I don't know. But we've had this for a while, this sitting here. Pit Viper. Yeah, okay, see, so Nova did make, but that's the full steel. And that's FPR. Okay, look at that. You guys see that? $500. $507. Okay, let's pull this one up. So this is normal pricing for conversion kits. So the fact that, when I saw this on when buy 5K, I was like, oh shit, this is insane. This one is probably the nicest one out of the box. We'll see. Okay, that's what we're here to see. Okay. So let's get building. Oh, we'll see. We'll see if we run into issues. We might run into issues. So far, we haven't had a full. I don't think, yeah, we actually haven't had a full conversion kit be a drop-in. We'll do the other one next. I gotta say, guys, this feels impressive for how much it costs. Look at that. Wow. Okay, not as many threads as I'd like, but there's 3 threads. I think this might be a double-sided threaded. Yeah. Yeah, you guys see, for an example, this is like where, for me, they lose. They don't even have anything to lock it in. That's it. Only, looks like only 2 small. I see 2 notches here, but how do you? Yeah, see. So if you guys saw the Guns Pro Limcat over there, they have 4 notches. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's locked in. This you can. So that would, I would, you know, like right off the bat, it's like, okay, that's a huge minus for me. But so you'd probably want to Loctite this in position and make sure it's even in the right position. Okay. Still impressive machining. Like this is pretty damn nice. Let's do a weigh-in. I'm not going to do a weigh-in without the rear sight on here, guys. We're leaving this on here. There's no reason for me to take this off. 75.8. Okay. 75.8. We got fibers. Okay. Just take a look at the sear. Not bad. Smooth to touch. Yeah, actually smooth to touch, guys. Not too surprised. Valve knocker is smooth to touch too. We got little metal burn here we gotta get out. Okay, let me get this guy out. Okay. Smooth to touch. Got the pins. Okay. Here's the frame. Terrell Tactical Innovations model. Pet Viper. Simi Valley. California, USA. Okay. Steel wind. We're gonna have a lot of background noise. If I didn't tell you guys already, I forgot if I did or not, but there's a lot of stuff going on today. Alright, 82.1 grams. Okay, so this is gonna be significantly lighter than this. Okay. I like this cut. Yeah, this is very cool. I like this. Yes, this guide rod and the guide plug. Ooh, man, they're different. Okay, these are not. This almost seems tiny compared to the other ones. All right, let's take this sucker apart. Okay. This guy has served his purpose for us. We can thank him. I don't know. I I don't know if this will be enough, but okay. Oh my god. Guys, look how old this is. This used to be rubber. Look at that. Oh man. We'll just leave it on here for memory's sake. Oh, okay. Alright. That's on me, I broke. Okay, let's put it over here. Let's get this guy out. Damn, I don't even know what blowback unit I have in here. Guys, I have like a little notebook where I document all the what build has everything. So I gotta go find that notebook and then update it. The garage is a zoo again. Yeah. Shooter design. Okay. This is stock TM. Is rubber still good? Yeah, rubber's still good. Okay, guys, we're done here. Let's just push it over to the side. We won't need the top screw. So, is this one a okay, let's see if all right. Looks like it sticks out just a little bit right here, guys. Okay, let's just see if this one works. If it doesn't, then what we'll do is we will try to find or we could just do a quick sanding. Well, what do you know, guys? Look. Okay. It's questionable. We should probably replace the return stream, but you know what? We can keep this kind of budget because if you, let's say you have a used TM or you buy a TM, you know, that's like what, 150 plus 200, give or take. So that's what, 350. Let's say you have tax. So you could probably keep this under $400. The question is it going to look better than this? That's the problem. That, think about it already, guys. This has a different grip, magwell, trigger, hammer, safety. This other safeties. Yeah, these are Wilson Combats, and then this. So that's the problem. It's like at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's going to be custom. It'll probably run a lot faster. We don't know if it'll run better, but that's something you're like, well, you can just pay 200 and be done with it and be happy with that. And that's what I've had this discussion with some people sometimes. It's like, hey, you know, I saw this they have this conversion kit and I want to build it. Like, I want to save money. It's like, well, if you really want to save money, then why don't you just buy the one that looks just like it? I'll admit I don't like it. I'm picky about it, but you're talking to someone that's been, I've been building guns for a long time, and I've shot all levels of guns. I've shot budget. I've shot below budget. I've shot way over budget. You get acquired with these kind of things. So I don't know. I don't think this is, at the end of the day, guys, I don't think this is budget at all. Even though technically it is budget, because you're saving $200 compared to the Gun Super one. But you still gotta go, if you're trying to build a Pit Viper, you still gotta go get the mag wool, you gotta get the grip. And I've seen multiple versions of the grips, okay? So if you're talking about real steel, he has multiple versions of it. You can just go to his website. I don't even know which one he has in John Wick 2. I don't even know. Is it John Wick 2 or 3? Hopefully, I think the last one is going to be the last one they have. Okay, all we need is really just the hammer, disconnect. We don't need the sear. Move over here. And we need the valve reset. Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you, you should buy a steel disconnector. This one breaks. This is the TM1, and this sucker, you guys can tell, this is an old TM. Alright, at this point, if you have an old TM and you're just replacing, building it up, go get yourself a valve disconnect, valve reset. Okay, they're like 10-15 bucks steel version, and they're worth it. Okay, you buy one, that's it, you're done. You don't ever have to buy another one again. Okay, what happens is they crack right here, and they separate into two, and you'll be able to tell off the bat, like your valve knocker won't reset. Okay, you'll have issues. All right, let's get this guy open. Let's see if it works with TM. I think this is the first. Is this the first one we're kind of just using TM? This might be. So this is kind of interesting then. We're just using like an old TM to see if it kind of works. Okay. All right, let's get this sucker in. If you guys ever need help on these, I have videos on them for installing. I have a million of them. So, but it's straightforward. It's like putting the puzzle piece back together. I don't know if this is the right version. Funny thing, this Pit Viper is one of the first, I think, early generations. Honestly. Let's see if this even works. Okay, cool. Nice. As long as it goes through, we're okay. It will lose this battle though, guys. The steel sear will break this TM1 down the road. We don't know how fast, but it will lose the battle. Okay. Not gonna Loctite anything for now, because we want to see this, if this even works. That's first step always, is just making sure it actually works. I can feel a little crunch. It's not particularly smooth. That crunch might be the spring. Yeah, just get used to, like, guys, when you guys build stuff, get used to the I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if it's because I'm like, I'm deaf, but you want to get used to the feeling and the texture. Uh, you just want to feel stuff as much as you can, and I don't know how to explain it, but this the best way I can explain it is when you keep on building and building or playing around your own gun, you'll start getting a feeling for it. You'll be able to pull that trigger and say, oh man, that feels like a pound or 2 pounds. Like take a guess every time. Just practice on it, and the more you play it, the more you think about the vibrations, the texture, the feelings, you might be able to start realize that, hey, something's off. Or, like, for example, I'm deaf, guys, but sometimes you can hear when you're shooting a gun, it's just like a healthy gun versus like a gun that's got something like a broken loading nozzle. You can kind of hear it sometimes. Okay, what's going on here? Okay. So I don't know. You wanna be in tune with all your senses, I think, and it helps. Okay, that was a little tight. The tight's good. Okay, got it through. I mean, seems to be working. It's a little rough, but that's okay. All right, let's just put the sucker right on. Let's do no safeties for now. Let's see how this works. All right. Moving on to. As you guys can see, remember how I was working on Tiki and I said, some guns I don't even have the front grip on, the front grip screw. I don't have it on here for this one. So there's just some guns I don't even have it. So it's not the end of the world. Do you want to have that front grip screw on? Yes, do it, but it's not the end of the world. We'll definitely do it. Okay, the only for the people who I would say, for the people who I say it's mandatory, look, like when I was playing heavily active, I was running. Like if you're a runner and you run with your gun in your hand, I would definitely get that grip screw in there. But if you're kind of like, you don't run with the gun in your hand, you're just swinging back and forth and you're playing normally, and you kind of like this, I think you're okay. You're a little bit okay. Okay. We'll put these guys in later. All we're going to want to do is just make sure this actually works. Alright, you guys ready? Okay. Oh, I'm going to take all these dumb things out. Don't buy this thing, guys. Waste of money. Only buy it if you like I'll say the outer barrel looks sick, and if you have like a open style slide, I bet. Okay, it's good looking. It's hot. Really, how much more do you need me to take out, huh? Yeah, that's right. They give you this. It's like a gazillion dollars, and they give you this shitty 3D printed thing. Yeah, it's so funny. I was like, what the hell? Let's go. Well, we're gonna just leave it in for now, guys. Cause now I gotta go freaking rebuild this thing. Okay. And look at that. It's not even straight. It's such a dumb idea. Oh, okay. 5-1 sticks out, guys. This is a TNT barrel, by the way. It's a TNT. It's a TNT barrel with a TM bucking. I don't like how this system can rotate. Not a big fan of the outer barrel so far, but let's just push on forward. Should we just try to make it easy? Sometimes, guys, when they're really tight, and if you don't want to, like, kind of scratch anything the first time, you push out your hop-up unit, and then what you do is you just sneak it in underneath, like that. Okay. So that's just a little trick for if some of them are tight in the front. They're like, I learned the hard way where I just try to jam that shit in, and I'm like, okay, never again. So you would probably want a like a 1911 style hop-up unit. Alright, let's do a weigh-in. But remember, guys, this is with a TM style blowback unit, meaning like the old school ones, casted. Okay. 293. You could probably reduce this. You could probably get this, like, guys, probably close to maybe 200. Maybe. Lightweight blowback unit with a aluminum hop-up unit would help lower it, but probably not that much. Okay, hop-up unit. It's probably the hop-up unit. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. Sorry, we had to. I had to cut out one part. My aunt came in, and we needed to talk. So, okay, nothing has been done since we did it. Okay, so I cut out that little section when they came in, and then we're just continuing. Okay, so you guys can see that it was a pretty much a drop in, but just keep in mind, guys, this is a old TM. Okay, and how you can tell is usually by the color, the age, and then usually if you don't see any of these small screws, for anyone that buys new TMs, you already know what I'm talking about. They have they kind of changed the frame design. You can tell this is an old one. And the reason I bring this up is because I've seen people in the past or lately, some people say, hey, this shit doesn't work. And it's like, and it brings to question. It's like, okay, which generation do you have? Because there's so many different generations now. And with how, like, everyone's gonna, at this point, Airsoft has been around for a very long time. And if these companies keep on making, and then TM keeps on changing the design, or maybe EMG changes the design, we don't even know what version you have. Like, and that's not gonna be common knowledge. It's like, and I don't expect anyone to know that shit. So, just wow. Wow. That was Wow. Okay, that feels nice. Just switch gas in this. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go talk to my aunt, make sure everything's okay. And then, like, there's something we could debate about, guys. Is this budget? To me, I don't think it's budget. I'm in a way, I'm confused because uh, this looks nothing like the John Wick gun. You know what I mean? You got this $230 from e-bike, and you got this. This is obviously going to be a lot lighter. Okay, it's a huge difference. Okay, but then again, if you want this to look like the John Wick one, guess what? Look at all the shit you got to go get. So the question is where you're going to find it, and then how you're going to locate it, and then you got to pay for you got to go pay for it. All right, let's see if it actually cycles. My release. Oh yeah, that is questionable. Wow, that is a small window of time for locking back. Ooh, I don't know, guys. That is tiny. Look at that. That is not your standard. I feel like it's smaller than usual. Is it? It's not. It's normal. Why does it look small to me? Wow, it just looks small. It is small. Okay, yeah. Look at that. Okay, let's just put some BBs in here and let's see what it shoots. Remember, guys, not a stock TM because we have a different loading nozzle, and the hop-up unit also is not, I don't even think it's, it might not even shoot because we don't have any pressure on it right now. So I don't think the wheel's active. Yeah, actually might not. I don't think it's actually even going to shoot a BB. Well, surprisingly, it held it. Not a good FPS test at all by any means, guys, but I think we just wanted to see if this was a drop-in or not, and I gotta be honest, guys, I'm actually absolutely shocked. I don't think this will be a drop-in on average for a lot of people, but because there's so many aftermarket parts out there. It's like, what are you using? Are you using Calcal? Are you using Dynamic Precision Pro? Are you using Nova blowback unit? Are you using Edge blowback unit? Airsoft Masterpiece? What are you using? There's just so many combinations out there, and so many different things that everyone's gonna buy. Oh, that's it. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got some shots, and it feels nice, guys. I gotta give it. Okay, average is 344. Peak was 355, 338, which is, I would say that's okay for a 5.1. God, I'm actually shocked. What is this, a 30-minute video? 34 minutes? Minus me talking and rambling a little bit. I love getting in one take is great. That's nothing beats a one take. I hear somebody comment sometimes, oh, I did this and this, and they're just, they're all form warriors. There you guys go. One take. $300 cheaper than GSB, but we put in stock TM parts. Do we want to put in upgrades? Yeah, of course. But at the same time, like, it's nice to know that you could just get a stock TM. But I don't know how it's gonna be with the new generation, guys. If you go buy a brand new TM, I do not know. I can't comment on that. I haven't bought a new TM in 500 years. Okay, I haven't bought a new one. Definitely need a 97 if you don't want it to show. Okay. What else would people want? Yeah, side by side. I don't know. I'm trying to show you guys side by side. Okay. And I've seen both versions, guys. Here, let me help you guys right now. Cause I know there's some people in the comments and stuff. Remember, it's not. Look, they just picked it up from Taryn, who is he's a very good shooter, IP6 shooter, or no, US, yeah, IDPA. He's done a lot of shooting. Okay, great shooter. Okay. Yes, we're 18 years old. So this is where I would tell you guys to look at it. But then there's going to be people who are purists, like they want it from the movie. So there you go, John Wick 4. You guys can see. But see, I don't know if this was the build that was in the movie. You can see there's several different types of grips already. So this is where I think you guys just have fun, honestly. So I think I saw movie firearms. Okay, so it's. I guess next thing we type in is like for people who want to do like John Wick, you would type in like John Wick 4 Pit Viper. And I've done theme builds for people. Okay, and I understand. That's where we're. Let's see, we would need a. What we need to see is we need to see the grip. That's what I would be curious about. We'd have to really dig down. Come on, get out of here. Move on. I'm not gonna get copyrighted for this, am I? Okay, I'll leave it on mute, actually. There we go. We can see the gripping. There we go. Ah, you bastard. Wait. You can see the hammer is correct. The MG is the closest one to it right now, probably. It's a green. It's green fiber front. It's got the magwell on it. It looks like the same magwell. I'd like to see the other side. Trigger we don't get a good look at. So you would have to hope that the one on the website is the correct one. This is such a good movie. All right, I'm not gonna. I don't want to. I don't know how the rules work for that. But anyways, think about it, guys. You're already for about $400 in the hole. Let's just say some miracle you get a free TM or you trade for a TM. Okay, so you spend $200 on the upper. All right, is the performance better? It's gonna be better than this. The only thing I will say, guys, accuracy-wise, this thing sucks ass. Okay, it's the stupid Wii half hop up that they did in the early 2000s. Okay, that I cannot stand. This is not CNC as well. Okay, So if we're going to talk about accuracy or anything, yes, I would say this hopping unit sucks. Whereas this guy, you have a lot of options to do whatever you want. Now, technically speaking, could you try to mod this EMG to make it better? Yeah, you could do that. But, it's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. That's the way I see it. It's just, ugh. But I'm surprised, guys. This came out nice. And maybe I build this differently. Maybe I can stipple the squid, put in dipping trigger, and just build it the way I want to build it. So I think that's the beauty about this. This is where it comes in. It's like, okay, if you don't want to spend over $1,000, because you spend $500 just on the Gunsmith Bro one alone, then you got to get the rest of the parts if you're trying to build it similar to this guy, right? Magwell 40, 50, trigger 20, 30, magazine release. If it's a steel one, that's going to be 40, 60. Safeties 60 each or 70 each if they're steel. Hammer $40. Boom. You know what I mean? We just stacked up a pretty hefty build already. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you guys need to see, let me know. Rest in peace, but this guy did a great job. This was an easy transition. 30 minutes. If I just shut up and we just did it, we're done. Let's just remember, guys, not going to be your case, okay? Just do case by case and just see how it is and give it your best shot. Oh, don't forget, they also have this one. You could technically put this in here, I wonder. But, ugh. God, this is so nasty. And I know there's people that got this gun and, guys, look, just running into the ground. I see people still commenting, they want to see a video on it, and I'm just avoiding it. I gotta be honest. I'm like, this guy is just, ugh. Does it work? Yes, it works. Okay, so I wouldn't worry. It's still always just got that rough first start. Yeah, this is just smooth. This is smooth out the gate. This one has got that. It's got that bump. It's almost like it's like a 2-stage. That's what it feels like. This doesn't have that at all. This is just. Yeah, look at that. Woo. 5KU? I don't know, man. This is nice. Like I said, it's nice. Okay. All right, guys. I've talked enough. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Go spend time with your parents, your brothers, siblings, uncles, aunts, everybody. Okay. Yeah. Have a good Thanksgiving, guys. All right. See you guys around.